Hello, good evening, viewers, and welcome to the program. With me today, we are discussing effective CV writing techniques that lands you the interview. With me today, I have a special guest, and this program is brought to you. This particular series is brought to you by Melo Cleaning Services. We plan to have a series of interviews, just looking at different aspects in that regard, and we plan to have maybe about 13 series program, and I would like to invite all of you. This program going forward is available for sponsorship. If you'd like to be part of this program, you can advertise on the platform during the program. Their numbers are scrolling there down the screen. With me, your host today, my name is Luvinda Sinyani, and welcome to Melo Media. Just remember that we are live both on Melo Media Zambia Facebook page as well as YouTube channel. We encourage you to share the page as much as possible. You can also invite your friends, more especially those who in the job searching market to be part of this program, and it will be very helpful. With me today, we're hosting Emmanuel Chisalu. Emmanuel is a certified career analyst. He's a job strategist, a professional CV writer, as well as a career empowerment coach. Emmanuel, welcome to the program.
Thank you, Luvinda. Very excited to join you on this special edition as we discuss effective CV writing techniques, strategies that helps you land the job interview. A lovely good evening to you, and good evening to the viewers who are joining us into this live broadcast.
Thank you very much. You heard it, Emmanuel. Before we dive into the actual program, we have a word from our sponsors. Don't go away, stay with us. We'll be right back.
Melo Cleaning Services, an affordable and reliable professional cleaning company. We provide residential, commercial cleaning services and sanitary services. We also supply and install hand sanitizer dispensers. Call us on 0950-003223 or WhatsApp 0969-535044 or visit our website www.melocleaningservices.com.
Welcome back, Emmanuel. Welcome once again. And I think as I was introducing the topic, today with me, I have Emmanuel Chisalu, who is a certified CV writer, a coach. Emmanuel is also the founder and CEO of Mind Power Services. Like I alluded to earlier on, we plan to do this like it's a 13 series program. This program is available for sponsorship, and if you'd like to be part of this program, please, there are numbers scrolling down that screen, and you'll be able to get in touch with us, and someone would just attend to you definitely. So Emmanuel, welcome once again, and I think kickstart the program. Just tell us about yourself. Who is Emmanuel Chisalu?
Thank you, Luvinda. Emmanuel Chisalu is a certified career analyst, like you've introduced, a job search planning strategist, professional CV writer, and career empowerment coach. So I have founded an organization. It's a social enterprise called Mind Power Career Services, established to help job seekers land their dream jobs through providing a series of professional services that range from effective CV writing, persuasive cover letter writing, LinkedIn profile optimization, interview preparedness, job search planning, and career guidance. And since 2018, I have helped hundreds of job seekers in Zambia, South Africa, Lesotho, Botswana, Kenya, Tanzania, Malawi, and Zimbabwe, attain employment opportunities in diverse industries, which are in line with their skills and also experiences and qualifications. And I must be quick to mention that some of the noticeable or institutions or other organizations that most of my clients have landed themselves their dream jobs include the World Vision, USAID, Bank of Zambia, African Development Bank, Ministry of Finance, Worldwide Fund, SASO, World Health Organization, UNDP, to mention just a few. So basically, Emmanuel is all centered around all things career services. Thank you.
Thank you very much for that introduction, Emmanuel. Then as we continue with the program, just tell us, how did you find yourself in this field of career guidance services?
Well, I found myself in this field of career guidance services, having endured the pain during the process, first of all, while I was still in secondary school, to identify a career pathway that would speak to my giftedness, speak to my strength, my talents, purpose, and passion. So I never had anyone really to take me through the process of choosing a career that would speak to me. And so I made a decision abruptly. And having gone to the university, I could still feel that inadequate to say that, okay, I'm doing something that really does not speak to me. So because of that problem that I'd experienced in the process of choosing a career for myself, I thought of so many young boys and girls across Zambia, more especially those who are coming from disadvantaged communities, those whose backgrounds are not educated, and they have to face the challenge of thinking of life after secondary school. What am I going to pursue when I get to the university or when I go to college? So I thought of establishing an enterprise that would supply quality and timely information about careers, information about self-discovery, information about the cost of education, information about where to pursue those careers. That was the birth of Mind Power Career Services. And having prepared, having researched, wrote books which have been approved by Ministry of General Education to be used in schools, I thought of the next thing. Yes, I have prepared these boys and girls to get into college and pursue various careers. But remember that after college or university, there's a next stage of life, and that is stepping into the corporate world. Are they employment ready? And through my research and interaction with various college and university students, graduates per se, most of them did not know how to construct a CV, how to write a cover letter, how to prepare themselves for interviews. So I thought to myself, I need to complete the equation, prepare them to get into college and university, and while they're still in college and university, I must also equip them with employment readiness skills that will market them for the corporate world. And that was how this other component, the secondary component of CV writing, cover letter writing, interview preparedness, was also birthed. But surprisingly, the demand has been huge, even from working professions who are still seeking for employment opportunities. And so this has been our niche, and I have been expanding services within this particular area, and also diversifying my portfolio just to make sure that I service the graduates, I service the professions, I service also the managers, and also leaders at an executive level. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Emmanuel, for that elaborate response. I think as we continue, in case you're joining us, we have Emmanuel Chisalu, who is a career analyst, jobs search strategy, a professional CV writer, and a career empowerment. And today we are talking about CVs. So as we go on, Emmanuel, I'm sure you've touched a little bit about maybe what we're going to talk about next. But just for the sake of those who are just joining us, what really motivated you? Like one or two things which motivated you to actually start up Mind Power?
Number one. So the number one reason that motivated me to start Mind Power was this very important question that we are usually asked. What do you want to be when you grow up? I have kept on asking this question to many young men and women out there, more especially school-going pupils. And the response that I would get is, I want to be a medical doctor. I want to be a doctor. I want to be a doctor. I want to be an engineer. So it was biased towards, for those that really knew what they wanted to be. It was skewed towards medicine, engineering, or accountant. And majority of them, someone who's in grade 12, will simply tell you that I haven't yet figured it out. I don't know what I want to be. That was the number one key motivating factor for me to establish Mind Power. I said to myself, based on also my experience, you cannot finish secondary school, get your school results, and apply to college or university without a strongest conviction of who you want to be. What career do you want to pursue? And based on my research, I realized that there were a lot of career accidents. We have a lot of people in careers that are not supposed to be there. And because of that, they are frustrated, and they are also frustrating the systems. I said, I need to establish an organization that will specifically prepare young adults to pursue careers that they are passionate about, careers that they will enjoy, careers that speak to them, careers that represent their strength, motivation factors, and also values. That was the first component. Second component, job seekers. Many people have been complaining, I haven't been landing a job, I've been asking them, send me your CV, let me review your CV, And based on my review, I have noticed that it's not the actual job or rather corporate world that has got a problem, but mainly it's how we prepare and present our career marketing documents to suit those opportunities that we are seeking. So I told myself as well, look, Emmanuel, you also need to venture into CV writing, cover letter writing. There are so many people well qualified. They have got the skills, the education, the experience, but they don't know how to package content to share their career story to their prospective employers. So that as well prompted me to extend my hand, apart from offering career guidance, also to provide career services in the line of CV writing, cover letter writing, and interview preparedness. So mainly, Lubinda, those were the key motivating factors for me to getting started.
Thank you very much, Emmanuel. In case you're just joining us, today our guest is Emmanuel Chisalu. We are talking about CVs. We're going to go for a short break. Please do not go away. Stay tuned as we continue speaking with Emmanuel.
Mellow Cleaning Services, an affordable and reliable professional cleaning company. We provide residential, commercial cleaning services and sanitary services. We also supply and install hand sanitizer dispensers. Call us on 0950 003223 or WhatsApp 0969 535044 or visit our website www.mellowcleaningservices.com.
Thank you very much for staying with us, and welcome back. So, Emmanuel, as we go on now, I think, could you kindly tell us more about your services you offer in detail, and in case there's a fee attached to that, how affordable are your services? So just tell us more about your, how many kind of services you offer and such kind of thing.
Thank you very much, Luwinda. I was just laughing at the last part where you mentioned if there's a fee attached to the services that I provide. Most definitely, and I'm going to illustrate. So basically, under Mind Power Career Services, let me focus on the secondary part, where I'm offering professional development services. So I offer effective CV writing that lands you the job interview. Of course, when you go to my Facebook page, you go to my website, you'll be amazed at so many testimonies that I receive from clients who procured my services. They went ahead aggressively in the job search process, and they've landed themselves an interview and subsequently the job offer. I also offer cover letter writing services. Remember, a CV without a cover letter, more or less, is not effective. So you must have a persuasive cover letter that introduces your candidates and also introduces the CV to the hiring manager. Interview preparedness. The purpose of the CV is to land you the interview. Once you get the interview, that's a new process. You need to prepare for the interview process. That at Mind Power Career Services, we do offer that service. LinkedIn profile optimization. We're in the 21st century. More than 90% of organizations have gone digital. They have got presence online. So even you as a job seeker, you need to establish your presence online. And one of the professional social media platforms that you can build your professional image is LinkedIn. Job search planning. You cannot go, to war without strategically planning how you're going to attack your enemies. You cannot just start shooting in the sky, wasting ammunition, wasting bullets. You need to plan. You need to have an approach. You need to have a strategy on how you are going to attack your enemies. Same applies with job searching. You need to be prepared for the process. So I offer those services, job search planning. In terms of the cost, of course, the most and the high in demand is CV writing. Every day I receive calls from different clients who are asking for my services, and majority of them, more than 90%, are in need of a CV. So I have categorized my CV cost package into 4 categories. So I have the graduate level. Graduate level goes for 300 kwacha. I have the professional level. So graduate level is simply entry level. Then I have the professional level, that's 400 kwacha. Managerial level, that's 520 kwacha. Then executive level, you're a CEO, you're a president, you're a leader, you're a minister, so on and so forth. That goes for 1,035 kwacha. So in a nutshell, those are the services that I provide and the cost that is attached to my time.
Thank you very much, Emmanuel. Here you go, viewers. Emmanuel has just outlined his services as well as the cost of that. Very affordable indeed. So I think as we go on, Emmanuel, I think you've touched a little bit about your target audience, right? So I think I'll give you an opportunity also under 2 minutes to just elaborate a little bit further about your target audience on the services you offer.
All right, so I have two categories of my target audience. So I have the first, and this is my primary target audience. These are pupils in secondary schools or high school, and also those who just recently graduated from high school, and they are more or less at a stage of making a career decision. Then my secondary target audience are job seekers. I haven't yet discriminated, and I'm going to explain this term, discrimination. I haven't yet discriminated amongst the job seekers which specific target group I should serve. Should I focus on the graduates, the professionals, managers, or executive leaders? So I haven't yet streamlined. I've realized that from each and every category, there's someone who's in dire need of my services. And I cannot slam the door in their face to say, look, I don't serve this particular group. I'm more focused on this. So I found myself stretching from a graduate with zero experience in need of internship or employment opportunity, and I need the career marketing documents to be worked on. And I just imagine if I told them, but no, I don't serve your group, I'm only focusing on the high level or high profile people, that would be very disadvantageous to them. So I take in every job seeker at whatsoever level. So basically, those are the categories of my target audience. I'm here to serve them anyway.
Thank you very much, Emmanuel. And how has been the experience so far in terms of services provision?
Well, the experience has been fantastic. It has been amazing. I have people from different backgrounds who've approached me for my services. From the least counted person in society to the high profiles. And for me, the success of my services is premised on the feedback I receive from my clients. Now, here is this person who comes to you in need of a CV, and they tell you that I have been job hunting for the past 4, 5, 6 years, and nothing has been coming my way. And you create a plan with them. You prepare their career marketing documents within a period of 1, 2, 3, 4 months. They call you back to tell you that, oh, your CV landed me an interview. Your CV has landed me a job. Now, for me, that is satisfaction. For me, that's the definition of success. When I receive such feedback, I go to bed smiling and very happy, knowing that I have impacted a life, knowing that I have changed a destiny. And so, up to date, I have no regret, but rather great satisfaction and throwing in more dollars in my investments to ensure that I offer lucrative services. I offer top-notch services. Yes, there are so many CV writers, but I call myself the CV surgeon. When I get into the operating room to work on your document, when it's released, your life will never be the same again. That's a pride I take in the work that I do. And so many clients, Lubind, I mean, we are colleagues on social media, and we meet in so many corridors. You know the testimonies that come from clients, how excited they are when they contact Mindpower Career Services. So I'm very proud of that.
Thank you very much, Emmanuel. Indeed, you have a very impressive online presence, Emmanuel. Can you speak about how your company has leveraged on technology and electronic platforms for your service delivery?
Thank you, Lubinda, for that very important question. In today's world, more especially the 21st century, you cannot succeed with your business if you haven't established online presence. And I can tell you that from the time I established Mindpower Career Services right about 2018, for the clients that I've worked with, we've never, I would say 99% of them, we've never met physically. We always do business online. We meet online, we discuss online, we agree online, we enter into a contract online, we transact online, the work is done online, and the package is delivered online. Any queries, any questions resulting from the work that has been delivered, that is done online. So that shows you how powerful social media is in today's world of technology. And so as Mindpower Career Services, we've understood that many people today are into the second world, and this is the second world of social media. People every day, they're in search of so many different services, so many products that they're looking for right online. And so as Mindpower Career Services, we've positioned ourselves strategically to leverage on this huge social media market that presents an huge and excellent opportunities to serve people, whether in Zambia, in Africa, or just across the world. And we continue as Mindpower Career Services doing that. So we have presence on LinkedIn and also Facebook. We're establishing our presence on Twitter and also Instagram. But otherwise, our services are purely offered online, right on Facebook and also LinkedIn profile. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Emmanuel. Now, coming to the topic of discussion today, effective CV writing techniques that lands you the interview. That's the gist of today's topic of discussion. We're going to go on a short break, and when we come back, Emmanuel will dive into the topic of discussion, which is effective CV writing techniques that lands you a job. Don't go away. Stay tuned.
Mellow Cleaning Services, an affordable and reliable professional cleaning company. We provide residential, commercial cleaning services and sanitary services. We also supply and install hand sanitizer dispensers. Call us on 0950 003223 or WhatsApp 0969 535044 or visit our website www.mellowcleaningservices.com.
Welcome back. In case you've just joined us, today we're joined with Emmanuel Chisalu, who is a professional CV writer, career guidance coach, and so on. Emmanuel, this is what people have been waiting for. I've received a couple of texts offline, but in case you have any questions for Emmanuel, please drop us a text just on the comment box, and we'll be able to tackle that in case there's something specifically which you want to address. Now, Emmanuel, the topic of discussion tonight is effective CV writing, techniques that lands you the interview. So, Emmanuel, over to you. Take us through on what do you mean? What do you mean by effective CV writing techniques that lands you the interview?
Thank you, Lubinda. Basically, what we were conversating on, we are just having a teaser, an introduction really to the bone of contention. But before we take off, I would ask the passengers to fasten their seatbelts as we are about to enter into an attitude of turbulence. But at some certain point at the cruise level, we are going to be on autopilot, and the turbulence, will settle well. So we are ready for takeoff. Effective CV writing that lands you the interview. We are in the 21st century, a century that involves selling. Selling to prospective customers, convincing customers that you're offering the right product that is going to solve their problems, the right product that's going to be an answer to the challenges that they are facing. So everywhere you go, you need to master the art of selling. And CV writing in today's competitive job market environment is not exclusive to the sales value proposition. Your CV is a career marketing document that advertises your professional brand to prospective employers. Who are you professionally? What are you offering? Now, when we talk about marketing and advertisement, we know the principles running behind marketing. You market a product so that it establishes a presence in your target market, and it sends in a message. You advertise a product simply to catch the attention or to grab the attention of your target audience. And in order for you to grab the attention of your target audience, giving an example, for instance, of Melo cleaning services, where we know the advert that you are running in between this program, it's an advert at a glance, which shows all the services that you're offering at a snapshot to entice your target audience to give you a call and inquire further about the services that you're offering. So is CV writing. Now, when it comes to effective CV writing, it's all about packaging the information, tailored to the challenges or the problems of your prospective employers. So you need to treat your CV as a career marketing document. carrying a specific message about your professional brand. What are you offering? What value proposition are you bringing on the table? What problems are you offering to save? So, a winning CV outlines all of your relevant skills, experiences, and qualifications to the role that you are applying for. Now, I tell people a CV is not a historical document. It's not more or less like a bibliography. I know people would want to package everything, all the information, where they've worked, qualifications that they've amassed, the conferences, the workshops that they've attended, so on and so forth. But now, let's get into the anatomy of effective CV writing. A CV that lands you the job interview. One, it is well structured. Now, when we talk about structure, we are talking about the format. We are talking about the appearance. Okay? So the appearance of your CV is extremely important, and it determines whether your CV is ready or not. The first thing that greets the hiring manager or the recruiter is the appearance and the structure or the organization of your CV, the format. How well organized are you? So we talk of the font, we talk of the layout, we talk of the general presentation of the information. Remember that hiring managers do not have all day to review your CV. Against hundreds or thousands of applicants, imagine how the hiring manager or the recruiter is stressed by reviewing a CV, or rather reviewing CVs from candidates who have similar experience, similar skills, similar qualifications. So, and this is a very, very important stage, that as a job seeker, you need to set yourself apart in the competition. Your CV must be impressive. Your CV should carry a message that resonates, that speaks the same language with that of the hiring organization. And I hope I'm very clear on this part. Secondly, I have seen so many CVs in my process of crafting CVs for my clients. The first page of the CV, I've seen how so many people that have wasted that prime real estate. Now, I call it real estate. Real estate is very valuable. When you buy a 60 by 60 or 30 by 20 piece of land, you would want to maximize every part of that land, to put up your structure, your water system, your sewer, garden, pavers, so on and so forth. You wouldn't want to waste any piece of land just by that 30 by 20 plot. You are going to maximize to ensure that each and every part of that 30 by 20 carries something significant. A garden, pavers, the house, the sewer system, the water system, so on and so forth. So is the first page of your CV. It's a prime. It's like you're buying a piece of land, the Chadley, Woodlands, Kablonga, Ibex Hill. You wouldn't want to waste any piece of land in those prime areas. You would maximize by putting top-notch structures that will bring about higher returns on the investment. Now, I'm giving this practical example so that we understand why every part of the CV is considered as prime piece of land. But I see many people wasting the most important piece of land, the prime real estate page, by putting every historical information about themselves, their name, when they were born, whether they are married or single, how many children they have, their nationality, place of birth, passport number, NRC number, and religion. Now, Luvinda, let me tell you why that information is not relevant. As a hiring manager, my focus is to know who you are. Emmanuel Chisalu. Where are you located? Lusaka, Zambia. What's your email address? Emmanuel@gmail.com. What's your phone number? 0955, so on and so forth. And do you have any professional sites? Yes, I am on LinkedIn. That's a link to my LinkedIn profile. Now, just this information that I've shared, it's enough for you, Luvinda, as a hiring manager, to get in touch with me if you're impressed with my CV. You know my name, you know where I'm located, you have my email address, you have my phone number, you're able to get in touch with me and invite me for an interview. So, according to the international recruitment law, putting information such as your gender, your marital status, children, religion, ethnic group is not allowed. That creates room for discrimination. And so, let's tackle this example. On marital status, imagine if on your marital status you put divorced. What image does that carry to the hiring manager or the hiring organization? In that you failed to manage your marriage. You failed to sustain your marriage, and that's the reason why you divorced. So, can you manage an institution? Can you manage people with different characters, with different traits, if you failed to handle your own family? So that in itself breeds room for discrimination, breeds room for judgment. And that's the reason why you don't need to share such sensitive information when it comes to writing an effective CV that lands in the job interview. Very, very important. Let's talk about the physical address. Many of us on our CVs, we are going to put our towns, we are going to put our residential address, the address that would bring me direct at your gate. That compromises your security. That compromises your privacy. So imagine that we went out for 1 or 2 bottles, say at Capuns or Chicago's, and out of excitement, I had a printed copy of my CV with every detail. I give it to you. Hey, Lubinda, I know you know someone at State House. Please forward this CV so that President Hakainde Hichilema would consider me for an appointment as a PS or maybe as an ambassador. Okay, and then in your drunkard state, you step out and you drop the CV. And on that CV, I've shared the information where I stay, the number of children that I have, where I work, my income bracket. And here is the criminal who stamples on it. They say, wow, this guy must be, must be doing well. He has the money. Oh, he works for the World Bank. They begin tracing me. And in the end, I'm surprised why I was attacked. That was self-created. I exposed myself. I shared sensitive information, which led to criminals pouncing on me because the person I had entrusted with my CV did not actually deliver my CV to the president. We were both drunk and excited, and he was just, self-proclaiming that he knows people in State House, of which he doesn't know. And then he ended up dumping my CV elsewhere. So, all that I'm trying to communicate, that for a CV to be effective, you need to share relevant content, relevant information that is responding to the opportunity or the job that you're targeting. So the question that you need to ask yourself as a job seeker is, this information that I'm sharing on my CV, is it relevant? Does it speak to the opportunity that I am seeking? And I hope the viewers are picking something out of this conversation. So, every word on your CV, that prime real estate, must be corresponding to the target opportunity. Let me make mention, Lubinda, let me make mention of something. In as much as the CV it's about you, it's not for you. The CV is about you, but not for you. The CV is for your target audience. So as you deliberate, as you pick up the pieces to craft your CV, know that the content that you are sharing must respond to the opportunity you are seeking. Let's talk about experience. Now, when we talk about experience, how do you format the work experience section in order for you to land the interview? Lurinda, I've seen thousands of CVs under my watch every day as I write CVs for different clients. Many clients or many people, even those that I haven't attended to, but prophetical, I can see their CVs. We have a tendency of repeating the job description on the work experience section. Luvinda, when you hire me to work for Melo Media, for instance, you are going to give me a job description, okay? of what you expect me to do. First of all, before you hire me as an organization, as Melo Media organization, you would have identified a problem or a challenge. And so you would need a specific person who's going to help you resolve that challenge or problems and maximize on the market opportunities. So even in your job description, as you run the advert, say you're looking for a social media manager, you are going to be very specific according to your mission, vision, and also organizational objectives on the kind of a person that you're looking for to fill up that role. So as Melo Media organization, you are very specific in what you're looking for. So now it is my responsibility as a job seeker to demonstrate to you how I fit into your vision, how I can help you solve those problems and help you capitalize on the market opportunities. So the job description that you are sharing is simply a set of expectations, a set of outputs. Now, many of us, we go ahead as we are searching for employment opportunities to repeat the expectations on our CVs. You've told me that at Melo Media, you're expected to do this, and then I am searching for my next opportunity. I'm sharing the expectations of my current or my former employees, or rather, employers. So, by virtue of doing so, I am not sharing my value proposition. I am not communicating to the hiring organization how I am going to help them solve their problems. So, we continue building on the example of this job description. When you give me that set of expectations, now you expect me to apply my education, apply my creativity, innovation, set of skills to transform those expectations into a set of tangible results. Results that will help your organization solve the problems and also capitalize on the market opportunities. So, which means that now my CV on the work experience section must communicate to you how I am going to solve those problems. So I need to share results. I need to demonstrate to you how the problems that you are facing, I once encountered them, whether in my current job or my previous employers, and how I helped them solve those problems. So I need to speak results on the CV. Results, results, results. Now, look, we are in a competitive world where we are competing for scarce employment opportunities, and only the best are going to be recognized. So your CV must communicate your value proposition. Now, the proposition that you are communicating, the value proposition that you're communicating, must be a demonstration of how you are going to be a strong pillar, on how you're going to be a dependable employee in that particular organization. So in order for you to transform the expectations into a result-oriented approach, there is a model that we use when it comes to CV crafting. In particular, writing the experience section. It's called the car, motor car, like a vehicle, car, C-A-R, or PAR, P-A-R, model. Now, what does this mean? C simply stands for challenge. As you are formatting the work experience section, what challenges have you encountered? What challenges were you employed to solve? And in solving those problems, we come to A. What action or actions did you take to solve those challenges? And after you applied those actions, what results did you achieve? Or you can replace the C and you put P. What problems did you encounter? What actions did you take? And what results did you achieve? I hope the viewers are with me, and I'll be glad to be receiving, comments, questions, so on and so forth, so that I'm answering questions particularly to the challenges that they face when it comes to CV writing. Because as long as I talk, it will just be basically more or less like theories that I'm sharing. But when they bring in their challenges, I give them solutions, then it becomes practical and engaging. I can see one of my clients, Ernest Mafuta, following the man who landed me 5 international opportunities with top-notch CV skills. You see, 5 international opportunities. All right, David Ngoma, listening attentively. That's awesome. Thank you for joining in. Jay, awesome as well. Thank you for connecting with us. So now, Luvinda, this is an important aspect when it comes to CV crafting that lands you the interview. As long as you're just repeating the job descriptions of your previous employers, you're not communicating the value. You're not showing what you're bringing to the table, what problems you are going to solve, how you're going to help the organization capitalize on their market opportunities. So it's like they're looking for an accountant. They already know what an accountant does. So stop reminding me what an accountant does. Show me the problems, the challenges that you've solved. What results have you achieved? How can you help me in the challenge? How can you help me solve the challenges that I'm facing as an organization? That's a value proposition that you need to communicate. But many people do not know how to do that. It's just business as usual, repeating the job description. So my appeal to the listeners, to the viewers out there, you need to customize. You need to customize your CV so that it speaks the same language with that of the hiring organization. You need to be specific. If Melo Media has advertised for an open position, they won't just say we are looking for a social media manager. They end there. No. They're going, first of all, share a short description about their organization, their core business. They will share the main purpose of the social media manager. And afterwards, they're going to list down a set of expectations, what this person is expected to do. From there, they will list the kind of skills they are looking for in this person, the kind of educational background or professional qualifications they are looking for in this person. So if Melo Media is specific on the person that they are looking for, then why should you send them a general CV which does not speak to what they are looking for? Definitely doesn't work like that. And so in order for you to maximize your chances of landing an interview, you must mirror your CV against what Melo Media is looking for. And from what they are looking for, begin to demonstrate on your career marketing document, the CV, how you fit in, how you are the right candidate, and how you can help them solve problems and also capitalize on their market opportunities. Hey, I've spoken a lot, I felt like I was preaching, I was running a sermon in church.
Indeed, Emmanuel, that was quite thrilling. I think the viewers out there, they've really gotten to that. Now, before we come to the last part of our program, please don't go away. Stay tuned, and we encourage you to share the page, follow our page, so that every time we are live, you are notified. And as I alluded to in my introductory remarks earlier on, we plan to do this for 13 weeks. So meaning every Wednesday at 20 hours, we'll have something to talk about with Emmanuel. So for you to keep updated, to keep you informed about this, just follow our Facebook. Don't go away. Let's have a word from our sponsors.
Mellow Cleaning Services, an affordable and reliable professional cleaning company. We provide residential, commercial cleaning services and sanitary services. We also supply and install hand sanitizer dispensers. Call us on 0950 003223 or WhatsApp 0969 535044 or visit our website www.mellowcleaningservices.com.
Welcome back, and thank you for staying with us. Now, Emmanuel, as we are going towards the end of our program tonight, I would just ask you maybe this question. What is your word of advice to those just starting in their entrepreneurial journey?
Entrepreneurship, Ruinda, I can't lie to you, it's something very hard. Yeah, in as much as we have many people pronouncing entrepreneurship, we need to be entrepreneurs. The process is hectic. I know that many entrepreneurs will just communicate their results, but as a startup entrepreneur, I'll tell you that the process is very hectic. The process is very challenging. It's a lonely journey. You have a vision that you are sharing, and people are not buying into it. You're on your own. You get discouraged, you get frustrated, and you give up many times. But my advice to anyone starting their entrepreneurship journey is to focus on the reason why you started. For me, that's my greatest motivation. Many times when I face setbacks, I face challenges, I want just to completely, give up on this enterprise and just focus on my job. It takes me back to the drawing board. Why did you start Mind Power Career Services? What was the excitement? What were the problems that prompted you to establish this organization so that you could be a solution to the many problems that people are facing? So, dear entrepreneur, do not grow weary or tired, for in due season you reap if you faint not. Be resilient, be focused, and be open-minded. And the reason why I'm saying be open-minded is simple. Whenever we're at idea stage, ideas to a greater extent sometimes are the reason why we fail. Your idea or your vision, when you look at yourself 10 years from now, you are seeing yourself very successful, living the life of your dreams, having fat bank accounts, created wealth, impacting lives. That's 10 years from now. But 10 years before, here you are, you've got an empty wallet. No one is supporting you. People are discouraging you. So the in-between from 0 to 10 years is what causes many of us to grow weary, get tired, and give up. But if as an entrepreneur, you're able to embrace the journey, you're able to embrace the process, and you're open-minded to know that in the process, you're going to face rejection. People will down talk about your products or your services. Sometimes you won't receive any support. You will go live, you post anything, no one is going to react to it. Do not give up. Think of the reason why in the first place God deposited that idea inside of you. He saw it fit that, Lubinda, you've got the capacity to handle the big challenge in form of a dream that I've shared with you. But building anything worthwhile takes time. Now, we live in a generation where we want instant gratification. We want instant results. Because we have been born at such a time that the greatest entrepreneurs that we admire, during the time that before we were born or we were young, they were actually failing. They were actually in the process behind the scenes, creating what we're enjoying today: the aircrafts, social media, phones, laptops, the internet, etc. And so now we think that they started yesterday. And when we start something, you plant a seed and tomorrow you expect it to bear fruit and you harvest. It doesn't work like that. So to many of us who've started something, it's going to take a long time. It will take 5 years, 10 years, 15, 20 years from now for us to be celebrated, for us to be known as problem solvers, for the world to know what you're offering. Now, it's your resilience, your focus and determination within the 10-year period, the 5-year period, or the 20-year period that's going to determine how successful you are. The key is do not give up and always remember why you started. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Emmanuel. And in conclusion, Emmanuel, I have 3 issues, 3 questions. In brief, Emmanuel, where do you see yourself in the next 5 years? That's one. That firstly, as an individual entrepreneur, as well as your organization, which is Mind Power Career Services.
You know, that's a tough question. When I'm alone, yes, I know where I'm seeing myself 5 years from now. But when someone asks me that question, I'll be like, oh, Manuel, are you sure? Are you sure you're going to make it? Are you sure you're going to be there? But look, Rubinda, in the next 5 years, Mind Power Career Services should be a nationwide brand name. A brand name that every parent, every child, every job seeker will be familiar with, and they would turn to us for their career-related problems. In the next 5 years, Lubinda, we want to ensure that thousands, in hundreds, if not millions, of pupils out there that have got access to our system, access to our problems. To our products. In the next 5 years, Lubinda, as an individual, I am seeing myself to be very influential in the space of career empowerment. And as an organization, in the next 5 years, we must establish our presence in the sub-Saharan African region, more especially in institutions of higher learning. Because we want to cure the problem right in colleges and universities so that learners, or rather graduates, can know how to go about preparing their career marketing documents before they step into the corporate world, so that they won't miss any opportunity and they won't get frustrated in the job search process? I think so, and I do believe that the grace of God is sufficient to see us through.
Thank you very much, Emmanuel. Your concluding remarks under 30 seconds.
Your career is your life. You are going to spend more than 3/4 of your life working. Remember to choose a career that speaks to you, your purpose, your passion, and you're happy in doing the job. And remember to invest in it. That's the only way to growth and sustainability. For any CV related services, call me Uncle CV Surgeon. I'll be glad to operate on your documents. Thank you very much.
Well, there you have it, viewers. Emmanuel, thank you so much for coming. I think we've had a very productive interaction. Like as I said earlier on, when we started this program, we plan to have a 13 series program, which every week we'll be talking about a different kind of aspect. Today, we were just introducing the topic. Definitely, we're talking about CVs. An effective CV that lands you a job, but that does not just end there. We'll continue talking about such kind of thing in that space, and Emmanuel will be at hand definitely. And next week on Wednesday, 20 hours will be back live. And in case you want to be part of the program, definitely you can call us on the numbers and emails scrolling down the screen. And I emphasize again once more, this program is available for sponsorship in case you want to partner with us, Mind Power and Melo Media. The numbers to contact are right there down the screen. We also encourage you to follow our Facebook page, like our Facebook page. Immediately we are on live, we'll be notified. Emmanuel, I want to take this opportunity to thank you once again. And we're looking forward to having more conversations next week, Emmanuel. With this said, thank you very much, viewers, and God bless.
Thank you. Have a blessed evening.